Yo. All right. Let's see, where were we? How can I properly test this? Okay. Okay. Inventory is not empty. Or item in inventory. We will add these things. So if I do the same, the market, hold on. So I don't think this is correct. So we are adding the item. Oh, and then we adding the, because obviously this one has it. Okay. Huh? Why can't I interact with the warehouse? Oh, I think I know why. I bet I can't interact with the market either. Yep. Okay. That is kind of lame. Um, I wonder if there's a way I can call the ready from building and the ready from the subclass. How to call a what? Super? What the heck is super? Okay. Oh no. Damn it. No, I'm just gonna put you here. Why is this different color? There we go. So in the front it doesn't show, in the back it does show. No. Wait, don't I have proper ones? No, because the hand is in the way. Probably this one will be the best one. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. There are a couple of things I need to fix. Yo, Fiera, how's it going? Hope you're doing good, man. Thank you. How are you doing? I need to fix the villager. Trying to learn new keyboard layout. I'm at like 10 VPM. I have no idea what that means. How did the playtest go? Walk front. Is the playtest still going? Walk right, walk front, walk back. Walk back. I just noticed. It's another villager. No wait, this is the villager, but it's missing. It's missing stuff. Okay. Oh, because it doesn't need to. Never mind. Idle right. Idle back. Walk front. And then walk back. And then the carrier, which is missing stuff. What's up, Insta? Carry idle. Carry idle front. Carry idle, right. Carry, idle, back. Front. Right. Back. Okay. And that should get rid of these errors. How can this be empty? Hello, Monster. You're already gone, bro? Okay. I cannot have these things be anywhere here because I don't know if the whole thing is going to be true. I need the whole thing to be true. And for whatever reason, some of them end up not being true. Which is annoying. Can't take value from empty RE. It's saying this is empty. Do I have to check? In what scenario could this be empty? In what scenario could this be empty? I'm not sure, but I need to do something. Can take value from empty RE. That's all I can do. Okay. I'm not sure what else I can do. I think it's because they become null. Like this one's right here. They are empty. Carrot and strawberries are empty. And I'm not sure why carrot is still here. I think that's the problem. Carrot is the problem. For whatever reason. Hey, Frantics. How are things? Still working on update 4. Still I struggle. How's your game going? Nice. Came out. Although nobody's coming for the carrots. Which I don't understand. Why is nobody coming for the carrots? No, somebody is coming for the carrots. Carrots! So it was just bad RNG, okay. Okay, but why? Oh. Maybe? I wonder if it's adding it. I wonder what's happening is the reason this comes back. I wonder if it's because whoever tries to take it yeah. When I'm removing things, I don't want to add things. I just want to get. How do I make this better? That's the only way I can think of. And that should fix the problem. Now these things carry over. That's not good. Ooh, that's not good. Exit game. It's going well, cramming for the demo this week, then patching up this undercooked goose. Undercooked goose. Have you ever eaten an undercooked goose? I have. What's the problem? What's the problem? Trying to sign. Oh my lord. Okay. Okay, but just don't add. Just don't add. Hopefully it doesn't add it. Okay. So what am I trying to do? I'm trying to make sure these things update correctly. So when the tomato gets to 0, this entry of tomato should go away. Basically, the tomato holds the warehouse. It knows that there's a warehouse in here. So then the carriers know where to go. So the orange pepper should be almost done. Are you excited for the demo though? Are you excited for people to try your demo? I'm excited. So that one should be a 3. Four, 6, 0. Four, 6, 3. Nice. Everything is 0 minus the tomato. I'm nervous too, but I'll just keep improving it until it's right and I'm happy with it. Yeah, but you don't want to spend too much time on it, because then you end up like me, working on update 4 for over a month. Has it been over a month or has it been over 2 months? I don't even know. I'm losing track. I'm going insane. You just have to done, get it over with. No? Bro, you have nothing. Where are you going? Four, 8, 4. Okay, I want to see if it brings anything. If you're just walking, it doesn't really matter. 5, 8, 4. 5, 9, 4. 6, 0, 1. So he has something. Ah. That's strange. And what now? What happens now? I think they are just chillaxing. I think they're just chillaxing. I wonder what this is being called. Ah, it's being called here. Can I break from this while loop? I should be able to. I should be able to. Wait, no, because this will also trigger from the house. Hmm. Hmm. How do I tell the player that the carriers are not working? How do I tell the player? I think we need like a there are no stock. No. We'll have to come back to this. We'll have to come back to this. I want to see what happens. There's nothing inside, brother man. Five three nine 497 542. there's nothing inside. So, which means oh, wait a second. I need to send it. I need to send him to the house somehow. So we're gonna have one here. And then one here. There you go. My issue now, it's the market. My issue is the market. That's my issue. What? Something is definitely wrong. Because he has a target. Even this should return false. Somehow my carriers they managed to get targets. Which I don't get. Okay, let's see. How are they getting targets? What? Uh, what? Orange with tomato. But they are 0. Ah. This is why. This is why. It's not get or add. Well, fuck. Oh, well, no, wait, I can check. If item amount equal higher or equal higher than 1, higher than 0, equal or higher than 1, or just if it's lower or equal than 0, return. That should fix it. That should fix it. Hey Dan. How goes, bro? What you been up to? Raid and run, I need to start all the thing. Have a great day. No worries, bro. See you later. See you later. If anyone's interested, this is what I'm working on. It's called Mr. Farmboy. It's a good farming game with automation. If you were curious, and I'm working, I am polishing the carriers at the moment. Polishing the carriers. So the idea is when there's nothing for them to do, they don't do anything. So if I add tomatoes and I add wheat, there's something for them to do. So now they will come out, go to the warehouse, grab stuff, and take them over. Dice under the idea. And I need to make sure are you gonna go to the house? Yes. Cool. I need to make sure they only take tomatoes. It should just be tomatoes. Huh? Bro, just take tomatoes. Why are they trying to take other stuff? Why only 3? What? Oh. I think I know why it's only 3. That's a villager, that's a villager. I have too many villagers, but I think it's because like I have a feeling it's because this is not being reset. So I need to reset this. If item amount is equal or lower than 0, return. Maybe I can do return. Maybe I have to be like I can only do if it's higher. Yeah. Bro, all of them are going in there. They all need to go to the house. Go to the house. Why do they even go there? There's only oranges. There's only orange peppers. I don't understand. Make it make sense. Oh shit. I think I get it. I think I get it. I think I get it. It's this. I need to make sure this is false. There's only 10 left. $70 left. He went back home, and now he should come here. They all should come here. They should ignore this, because there's nothing there. There's only one left. The only issue I have is, how are you going to tell? Stock. Oh, I could. I could say the stock is empty. I could say like the carriers are not working above the houses. That could be a thing. But for now, they work. So let's make sure it also works with the gatherers. Let's make sure it works with the gatherers. Look at how much shit I'm getting rid of. Yeah, look at this. All this is gone. Because we no longer need this. All we need is to access the warehouse, hide the items, warehouse item IDs. If it's not empty, pick our item target, pick a random. which is a name. Target warehouse, crop request. Item request. This. And then this. Um, wait a second. That's the item. And then the warehouse. It's like this. I just need to check if this is empty or not. What's up, Bunglo? How you doing? What are you up to? Here we go. Um, what? How come? How come this one doesn't show? Okay, let's see if this works. If it does, it's not gonna work. They're not gonna show up. They don't show up as zeros. It's empty. The flaw in my plan. The big flaw in my plan is not working. Now it's gonna work because I added 1 wheat. What? 12 wheat? What? Excuse me? Excuse me? And where's he going? It should only be 2. Only 2, okay? There you go. Let's see. How do I fix this problem? What an interesting issue to have. Pam, pam, pam. Keys. Pick item target. But of course we don't have. Technically we don't have anything in there. Because they get removed. I could make a separate system for the carriers. That can solve it. That could solve it. Unless I can find a way to do it without... I can't find a way to do it without... without removing anything. What's up, 8 bits? Oh, you know me, just talking to myself. Trying to not go insane. Oh, what fun is that? True, true, true. How goes with you? I don't even know. What do I call this? I don't know what to call it. I guess we need a separate one. I need a separate one, and only when I remove it myself is when I actually remove it. So, warehouse. So this one is gonna be a bit different. This is me setting it up. This is me setting it up. Here. I wonder if I can just copy it over. I don't know if that's a thing. Can I just copy it over? More IDs, I know, more IDs is making me insane. Because the IDs from here, I actually add and remove them dynamically. When an item gets to 0, right? When an item gets to 0, it gets removed. The ID. But the problem is the gatherer needs to know what item it needs to bring. And it doesn't know because the ID got removed. So that's the problem. So it's a toss between using it's a toss between using shuffle between adding and removing entries or using shuffle. And shuffle is really expensive. Well, the whole system is based on IDs. The idea is to make it predefined, where when a gatherer is looking to gather something, he already knows what's inside the warehouse because he will just look at these IDs because it's predefined. So he's picking a random crop, and then when he's picking a random crop like the wheat, inside the wheat there's the warehouses, which is ID 3. So we know that the warehouse with ID 3, this one, has wheat in its inventory. Right here. See? He has 18 wheat. So the idea is the concept is to remove logic, as much logic as I can, from the NPC, make them as deterministic as possible, pick random item, go from A to B. Like, this should be the only logic. So I'm trying to make it as when you have NPC, you don't want to do a lot of loops. Right. You keep having to do this a bunch to look for things. You want to avoid this as much as you can. This is what will slow down your game. So instead we're just playing with IDs. No. That's not what I'm talking about, Manglo. No, I'm not going that far now. I think I'll have to do it again. Like this. I wonder if I can just... Can I just copy it? Can I just... Can I do anything? Duplicate. No. No, I don't want to duplicate. Hmm. Got a bit of testing yesterday with 2 people. Went over expectation. A handful of things that need fixing. That should have been already, but never thought of. Yeah, that's kind of how it goes. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fatigue. I don't want to add it. Just want to get. And then if this is empty afterwards. Erase. Ah. I don't know if this is better or worse. We'll find out. Like I'm doing all this extra work and maybe it's gonna be worse than just shuffling. This is the keys. This is the target. And then in the warehouse, okay. Let's see. There we go, we have 3 IDs. And I already managed to break it, so let's restart. One, two, three. 1. So this one, technically, this one is for carriers. Yeah, I should probably just do it like that. Warehouse carriers IDs. And then warehouse gatherer IDs. Because they work differently. And I don't know how to use the same one. So if I add strawberries here, strawberries here, carrots here, now we have a bunch of places. yeah, what happens if I remove? What happens if I remove the strawberry? Nothing. That's not good. Orange? Nothing. Oh, that's not good. Oh, cause right. I know what's going on. I know what's going on. Because when I'm removing it, I'm still adding an empty one. And of course I was removing it from the wrong thing. So of course it's not going to work. Bum, 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 bum. Does this start over? Not sure. In that case, I'm just going to do it here. If I remove the tomato, what happens? Nothing. I don't get it. So it works here, but it doesn't work down here. What? What the heck? Oh, wait. If it has it, erase it. If it's empty, erase this. Now, if I add it, remove it, it gets removed. That's what we want. That's exactly what we want. Oh my lord. I'm so tired. So tired. I had no coffee. I've been playing this game. It's so good. This one. Arkham Knight. Is so well done. I'm actually curious how much they get. $10 years old. I finished the game, by the way. Well, I finished the main story, but there's so much more to do. 10-year-old game. What is bro doing? Try not to fall asleep.
For Arkham Asylum, the first Batman game from Rocksteady Studios, had the sense of a fresh beginning for superhero action games. Batman Arkham Knight has a sense of finality. It builds on the revolutionary fighting style with powerful new moves and
I finished this game, Pimstar. Well, I finished the main story.
enemies. It expands on Arkham City's open world with a larger, more detailed version of Gotham City.
Bro, it's so impressive. It's so impressive. The open world of this game. Like, what the fuck happened? It's so impressive. It even has like 3 stages it goes through.
Introduces a fully playable Batmobile and makes it an important part of action and puzzles. And it brings
Or I think
all
4
of Batman's
stages.
closest family of Gotham's superheroes and rogues together for an amazing, great-looking finale.
10-year-old game and it looks better than current games. And runs better.
Arkham Knight's roughly 12 hours worth of story missions do a great job of playing up the long history between Batman, the 3 Robins, and Jim and Barbara Gordon. The plot does stray a little too far into the supernatural for my tastes, but in doing so, it drives wedges between allies and delves into Batman's psyche in an interesting way. While the mystery of the Arkham Knight's identity fizzles, there are plenty of other surprises to fall back on, plus strong performances. There's the unsettling monotone of John Noble as the voice of the Scarecrow, who plots to devastate Gotham with a fear gas attack. Mark Hamill returning for some excellent posthumous Joker lines and reenactment.
Bro, the Joker is so good in this game. It's crazy. It's crazy. How the fuck did they do it?
of classic moments from the comics. And of course, Kevin Conroy as Batman. With a new, moderately large open world comes a rocket-powered, transforming Batmobile, which is to the streets of Gotham City as the Kool-Aid Man is to brick walls. Nearly everything in your path crumbles in a satisfying way as you chase criminals through dark, neon-lit streets, and we get some beautiful slow-motion explosions out of the simple vehicular combat. The Batmobile can also be controlled remotely, which makes it a great addition to Batman's environmental puzzle-solving toolbox. The twist is that when you hold down the left trigger, the Batmobile turns into a straight-up tank that you use to blow up battle drones, which is weird. On the one hand, this is about as un-Batman an activity as I can imagine. On the other, it's good fun when new types of drones and secondary weapons are introduced.
It's super fun.
It's nowhere near as interesting or replayable as the improved brawling or predator fights, but adding this third mode of combat does great things for pacing and variety, ensuring we're never doing the same thing for long. Tank-based platforming puzzles are the one place where the Batmobile feels like a bad idea. They're only slightly more fun than they sound like. Also, both driving and tank combat became much more enjoyable when I switched the controls from the counterintuitive default scheme to the more natural toggle mode, where you don't have to hold the tank button down the whole time.
Wait, what? I don't have to hold it down?
Strike and counter brawling and predator fights feel better than ever.
I didn't know
Of course,
that.
they've been upgraded with dozens of powerful and interesting new mechanics that give us more to experiment with and master. Some, like the surprise multi-takedown and the voice synthesizer gadget that can lure enemies into traps,
The combat
seem
is so good.
overpowered at first. But the increased number of enemies and new types, like the medic who can electrify and revive his allies, balance it out. They made me change up my habits and my targeting priorities. A few flashy scenarios let you team up with Robin, Nightwing, or Catwoman, and use them to execute some really elaborate dual takedown moves that temporarily swap you to control of that character. It doesn't add much mechanically, but fighting side by side with a sidekick is a very Batman thing to do.
Yeah, it's super cool.
These climactic showpiece fights let Arkham Knight get away with almost entirely dropping the gimmicky boss fights that ended up as low points of previous Arkham games. The campaign is complemented by a ton of mostly excellent side quests built around stopping villains like Two-Face, Penguin, and of course the Riddler. Each mission series has its own gameplay style, and doing them as you find them is easily worth another dozen hours of variety. And that's before you even get to the challenge maps and the New Game Plus.
Don't you know, you fool?
If this is in fact the last Batman game from Rocksteady, the series will end on a high note.
Damn.
Arkham Knight is the biggest Batman game to date, not just in its map size, but in the wide range of different types of gameplay and its collection of characters. The addition of tank combat thematically clashes with everything
9.2,
Batman stands
Jesus.
for, but it is fun.
The only downside was the tanks. And then we got Gotham Knights 2 years ago. Why?
For everything I'd seen up to this point, Gotham Knights appeared to have all the makings of the ambitious, action-packed smash hit that it was clearly intended to be. I mean, who wouldn't want a new co-op-centric take on Rocksteady's spectacular Batman Arkham games that's built for the current console generation? But then,
Yeah, the graphics
as I played
are-
it for 30 hours, it just kept
Holy
hitting
fuck,
me with
what
bad
happened?
news. Underwhelming combat. A weak, predictable story. Puzzling progression design choices. Sub-30 frame rates. I'm left wondering how it went so wrong. A few good parts of it shine through in a few key areas, like the impressive open-world Gotham sandbox, but its problems never let me enjoy the moment-to-moment crime fighting nearly as much as Bat Family
This is
fans
Gotham?
deserve.
It doesn't look like Gotham.
Just like Bruce Wayne, Gotham Knights was born to a well-respected and rich family. In this case, the 4 third-person action games in the Arkham series. That's not to say that this is a sequel to those games. In a lot of places, it goes out of its way to break with Arkham canon and chart its own vigilante-based course. But when you're stealthily grappling from ledge to ledge, crawling through ventilation shafts, and beating up groups of criminals in a rhythmic combat system, it's impossible not to compare it to the vastly superior Arkham games. One key difference is that here you get to play as your choice of the 4 mostly lovable heroes.
Wait, she can walk? Wait, is this a spoiler? Wait, is this? Who is this?
Heroes, Nightwing, Batgirl, Red Hood, and Robin. But no matter who you play as, you'll still zip around in open-world Gotham, delivering justice to all manner of superstitious cowards and unraveling a troubling mystery in the iconic city's murky streets. That mystery revolves around the death of none other than the Batman himself, which serves as a solid kicking off point for a new generation of crime fighters to take the spotlight. In the wake of the Dark Knight's demise, Bruce Wayne's ragtag gang of current and former sidekicks step into the fray to fill his formidable shoes, and serves as a strong premise to what ultimately turns out to be a lackluster story full of foreseeable twists and unsurprising
Yeah, Barbara.
turns.
I'm confused. Why is she walking?
Let's go back out there and stop Breeze before he kills anyone else.
I knew exactly who this masked character was when I first laid eyes on him, and while I really like the Court of Owls as villains in the comics, here the shadowy secret society never manages to pose any kind of actual threat.
The last time an intruder set foot here was more than a century ago. The punishment for this insult remains the same.
It's all followed up with an ending that's foreshadowed so frequently and unsubtly that I involuntarily cringed when they actually went through with it.
Hiya, bird brain.
Combat is sadly one of the worst parts about Gotham Knights.
No,
and that's
not
a
the
great
combat.
thing to have to say about a game that's virtually all about combat. It's not the worst thing I've ever played, but if you were hoping for a return to the smooth, incredibly fine-tuned brawls of the Arkham series, you're in for a rude awakening when you're smacked in the face with this underwhelming substitute.
Right there! That's the sound!
The oversimplification of combat is perhaps best exemplified by the complete absence of anything resembling the Arkham games' counter system, in a mission that still baffles me even after completing it. At its best, dishing out justice is merely boring. You just repeat the same attacks and wait for your special ability meter to charge up and enemy health bars to whittle down. At its worst, it's actively frustrating, as you're hit by attacks that seem almost impossible to dodge and don't feel like you have full control of your character.
Damn.
It doesn't help that the oddly how he died that
Damn war.
other players, and that means you can pick the character that best suits your playstyle is one of the better things combat has. Rare to see a stable 30 FPS, especially
30
when out in the
FPS.
open world or during cutscenes, and God forbid I ride on my motorcycle for any amount of time. Beyond that, my time in Gotham saw occasional crashes, disconnects during multiplayer sessions, and various bugs. I wouldn't call it broken, but it certainly was not a smooth ride.
Come on. Lay it on us,
Gotham
IGN.
Knights is a consistently disappointing return to Batman's troubled city, and a distinct step backwards from the past decade plus of Batman games. Even if running around Gotham in two-player co-op can be decent fun, and each of the 4 playable crime fighters are well executed in their dialogue and distinct moves, too many of the fundamentals fall short for me to recommend it. From the inconsistent frame rates, to the weak story, to one-note combat that rarely feels good, there was virtually always something going wrong to make sure I wasn't
Why?
experiencing the triumphant return with my friends at my side I had envisioned. For more, check out
It's a 5. This game was in development for 8 years. Damn. Okay. I expected a lot worse. But it's mostly positive. Maybe people are in denial, right? Denial, remorse, whatever it's called, when you buy, when you pay like $100 And you're like, it's worth it, guys. It's worth it. I'm also playing this again. Shadow of Middle Earth, not Shadow of War, the other one. Where's the other one? This one. Sunk cost fallacy, yeah. I'm also playing this one. Super fun game. I need to get around to Hogwarts Legacy at some point. Dark Arts Pack. What the heck is this? Big Crystal Mount, Dark Arts Cosmetic Set, Dark Arts Battle Arena. Okay. Oh, yeah. And then we got the Suicide Squad. But I don't think it was the same dev. Or actually it was, I think it was the same. It was the actual dev of the Arkham series.
Welcome to Perdan. Come for the salt deserts, stay for the tolerably
Alien Rogue Incursion.
breathable atmosphere.
Got eyes on the surface. Any sign of carbon? Already have too much.
Wait, are you fighting aliens? 'Cause this could be cool.
Data pad accepted. Releasing their
Oh, there's the alien. Why does it look so bad though?
HR sends me a mandatory meeting with the quack life coach instead of someone who can help me sort out the goddamn insurance. Exactly what use are you to me? Huh?
I am a qualified medical doctor, and I don't
Eat shit, Greg. What?
security reestablished.
The main entrance with this PDT keycard. Hang in there, Carver.
No, I have a feeling this is not gonna be fun to play because it's a VR game, right? And because it's a VR game, think about it. It's all about using your hands and clicking stuff and switching levers and now you're playing the same game non-VR and you have to do all those things, which won't be as fun, right?
Biometrics mismatch. Access denied. Now sealing exit. Please wait. A security team will verify your identity shortly.
Damn it, that alarm's gonna draw a swarm of X-rays right to me. You the security team?
Not quite.
Davis? How the hell get inside?
Drop in. Automobiles aren't the only thing drawn by loud alarms.
How things go with the ship?
Still no sign of Carver or anyone else. I was unable to get a message off-world either. Yet the more concerning issue is the state of the ship. The engines are stable, but we'll need an estimated week's worth of repairs before
The biome.
juice.
Davis, the perfect environment.
I mean, it looks cool.
GM.
Might be fun.
Administrative. This.
Not without a plasma torch, no.
That looks like a perfect dark mission on Nintendo 64. See, this is what I'm talking about, right? These systems are for VR. You're not gonna have fun doing this in non-VR. Having to switch levers and stuff like that.
Past knob should go in your if you
Hey, but it's still better than. Still good that we get the game for non-VR, I guess. We have to look at the upsides.
Does need me there?
Better to have it than not to have it.
Come in handy.
glad to hear it.
Come in handy.
Glad to hear it.
He's stepping in the acid, bro.
Error code 10.
Clearing.
Yeah. I can already see the complaints.
Whenever you have to move those live specimen containers. Because I'm a lonely person. You're so kind to me. That's hard to imagine. I go home and my wife can't look me in the eye anymore. I'm broke and I'm crazy. It's the only person I could talk to about it.
Okay. How is the Elder Scrolls Online doing? Is it still alive? Are people still playing this? Mixed. What happened? Vengeance. Hmm. Interesting. It's not doing so well. How's Black Desert doing? Sometimes I get the itch to play some Black Desert. It just has really fun combat. And the open world is quite nice. It feels very alive. The combat is super fun. Pimsta, pay to win. Of course it's pay to win, bro. What kind of review is that? 1,200 hours. Bruh. My guy has 1,200 hours on Black Desert. And he's like, pay to win. God damn. Man, they shower you with so many items. What's this? The 5 demonic lords. What? Are these bosses? I want to see some new classes. Where can I see the new classes? Why is there a dragon? I don't know. Anyways, BDO, am I right? Oh my lord, what the heck is going on? What the heck is going on? You don't have enough? How you don't have enough? How don't you have enough? Why are you only taking one when you should be taking like 20? Why is it only taking 2? Why are you only taking 2? Ten. I bet you're not taking 10. I bet you're not. One. 4. Something is wrong. Something is very wrong. One, 5. Six. 1. 4. I don't understand. I feel like that's wrong. Okay. Let's find somebody to raid. There we go. Alright guys, I'm a bit too tired, so I'm gonna go lay down. And then see if I can finish this and move on to the next thing, which is going to be probably the merchant. Or do I leave the merchant? Maybe I'm gonna leave the merchant for last. But yeah. I shall see you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. See you tomorrow.